communicators, of project managers, marketing and business people, just like the teams that you had working with here. That's the real environment that you're going to work in a company. And so cross-functionality is key, and you always have to think cross-functionally. And each person plays a very important role on those teams, and it makes it possible to take those vehicles and move them from the garage onto the test track. And so as we move into the final year of this competition, we really look forward to seeing what the students really have, what you all have, up your sleeves, and I'm really more excited to see what you do in your future. I was actually very pleasantly surprised to see that some of the people that were in Seattle that were students were actually employees of a company, just 2 years later, and I think that's the story that we really want to tell. You are the engineers, the marketers, the communicators, and the business leaders that are going to help drive this industry forward. Michael Barabee, who I think was not able to make it today, the director of our Vehicle Technology Office, and we had the opportunity to spend several days with you out at the Milford Proving Grounds last week, and it was a really great opportunity for he and I to get an up close and personal view of the vehicles and to see the great work that you were doing through EcoCAR. And so I just wanted to take a pause here before I conclude and just, I think we have a video that we can put up here that just highlights some of the experiences that we had with the team last week.
This is an amazing competition. It's always great when you're out driving cars, but today we're out here at the GM Milford Proving Grounds, and this is the culmination of the third year. So for them, it's a chance to prove all that they've learned and they've demonstrated in these vehicles. And it's tremendous to see the work they've done. I just had a chance to drive this car from Ohio State out here, and it is amazing what they've been able to accomplish. It was fun to drive it, and they've got a performance mode on it, they've got a full electric mode on it, and the ability to go from one to the other was just great. For us, it is about not only helping the students become better trained, but it's also a chance to demonstrate these technologies. Today, we're seeing 16 completely different architectures, taking a Camaro and adding electrification in a broad range of ways, and the variety of the technologies here really show the great potential and variety of the future, I think, of where electrification can go. The students that come out of EcoCAR are the best trained in the industry and prepared for jobs. They can go directly from this competition to be, contributing members of their engineering teams, and that's really important these days.
Conclude by saying, congratulations to all the teams and onward and upward into year 4.
And now, please welcome to the stage Greg Hubbard, Chief Engineer, Electric and Hybrid Propulsion Systems from General Motors.
Good evening, EcoCAR students, faculty, and mentors, and all of you sponsors. And first, I want to begin by offering a very warm and heartfelt thank you to the U.S. Department of Energy and Argonne National Laboratories for all that you do in support of the Advanced Vehicle Technology competitions. Now, congratulations to all of you for what you've accomplished in year 3 of the competition. I know I speak for all of the GM family when I say that we are extremely impressed by what you've accomplished and all the work that's gone into year 3. Each of you students has been tasked with developing and integrating a high-efficiency propulsion system and maximizing the performance and achieving the safety requirements that are true to the nature of the Chevrolet Camaro. And by the end of the week at the Milford Proving Grounds, all of the teams had passed the safety technical inspections, and 11 of them were competing in the dynamic events as well. And that's very impressive, and you all to be commended for that. In the face of growing competition globally, GM recognizes the critical need for multi-dimensional talent in varying disciplines, everything from engineering to business management to communications. Please look at the video for a view of GM's take on our needs for talent in the automotive industry.
At General Motors, first of all, we're in a very exciting industry. I mean, we get to make either the most important or the second most important product that people purchase in their lives.
The auto industry is in a period of transformation at the moment and will be over the next 10 years.
In 2025, I see the jobs and positions in engineering changing somewhat dramatically. Everything is turning electrical.
GM is a pioneer in electrification technology. The impact that electrification is having on this organization as a whole is probably surprising. I've been spending a lot of my time validating the performance of our hybrid batteries, which will go into future cars like the new Malibu hybrid. And I look forward to seeing how that pack makes the Malibu a really great car to drive. We're trying to think outside the box, but we're also trying to change the box.
10 years from now, I think we'll see a huge growth in analytics. Being able to break down that in an intelligent way will be a huge opportunity for growth going forward.
How people interact with the vehicle is going to change. We're going to need people that are interaction designers.
Web developers and programmers are going to continue to be in hot demand because we want to make it an engaging experience on the web.
The ability to think in those system dimensions and understand how the car fits into that environment is an important area.
You start thinking of autonomous driving, and you start thinking of how the vehicle will start taking care of itself and doing the services of driving. But then you also look at what the consumer's looking for, and they're looking to be connected.
I truly believe that customer care is going to continue to grow as especially my generation gets into our products. They don't necessarily want to wait on the phone for a half an hour to get an answer to a question when they can just tweet the company and go from there.
At GM, everything that we do is built around the customer, the value that we can create for customers. Sustainability is no different. I think sustainability 10 years from now could be further integrated into our business.
We're going to have additional requirements for productivity improvements. We will continue to work on waste elimination and improve safety through ergonomics, so industrial engineers will be key in doing all those things. The next big thing for manufacturing that I can see is 3D printing. It's going to make a huge difference in our design for manufacturing, and we're going to see it used so much more in the future.
I think now, of course, people are looking at, okay, what's beyond that? What's next?
Internal combustion, electrification, alternative fuels, alternative propulsion systems are going to be on the horizon in the next 10 years.
There's really a resurgence in the company, and there's really an opportunity here to do big things.
When you come to General Motors, there are tremendous opportunities from a career development standpoint. But more importantly, there's tremendous opportunities to have an impact.
I am proud to say that over the last 12 years, General Motors has hired over 200 students from the EcoCAR and Challenge X competitions. Those students have joined the GM team as engineers and business people alike. They are building on their advanced vehicle technology competition experiences, helping us develop great cars like the Chevrolet Volt and helping us develop the technologies for the vehicles of the future. Many of you had the chance to meet Mary Barra and Mark Royce last week, and I can tell you that they were very impressed by your accomplishments and achievements. Mary has committed that General Motors will lead in personal mobility and alternative propulsion. And we need students with your skills that you're learning in competitions like EcoCAR to help us achieve our goals and meet her commitments. I have a very personal reason for believing this, why you will be the future leaders in transportation. These grainy pictures beside me represent people from a whole different generation. These people have something in common with each of you, though. Each of these students in these pictures were also competing in a Department of Energy and General Motors sponsored Advanced Vehicle Technology competition. These students were competing in the 1993 Sun Race. That was a solar car race from Texas to Minneapolis, Minnesota. And somewhere in the back there, you'll see a person that doesn't look too much like me, but that was in fact me. And just as Kristen described at the beginning in her opening, this is a transformational activity. And the Advanced Vehicle Technology competition played a pivotal role in my life because it brought me to where I am today, having had responsibility for all the alternative propulsion controls at General Motors, and now in my role as propulsion chief engineer for the Chevrolet Volt and the Malibu Hybrid and the Cadillac CT6. I'm very grateful for all that U.S. Department of Energy, General Motors, my faculty advisors, my fellow teammates, all that they did for me to help put me on my journey in alternative propulsion. And at GM, we know that you were made for more. And we're very grateful to have partnered with you in EcoCAR. Some of you students may be completing your EcoCAR journey. And if that's the case, we certainly wish you the best. And we'd encourage you to stay connected with your faculty advisor, stay connected with your team, maybe consider being a mentor in the future. You students who remain and those who will join you for year 4 of the competition, you will certainly be challenged with vehicle refinement surrounding the customer acceptance in your target market. And despite the high efficiency and impressive performance of some of the hybrid and electric vehicles today, we've still only achieved about a 4% market penetration. You see that while we have created technology with great performance, we're still battling against costs that are too high. And this is a key reason why costs are part of the market acceptance criteria that you're facing with the EcoCAR 3 competition. Remember, at General Motors, we focus on the customer, and when we enter a market, we enter to win. And thank you and congratulations on successfully completing EcoCAR 3, year 3. And best wishes as you find your new roads ahead. Thank you.
And now, here to present the Snap-on Workmanship and Appearance Award, please welcome to the stage Lucas Schultz, Vehicle Systems Engineer, Argonne National Laboratory.
Thank you. I'm here to present the very first award of the evening to a very well-deserving team. And this award is the Snap-on Workmanship and Appearance Award. This is the car, not the appearance of the team. The winner of this award, however, delivered a vehicle that felt the most ready to go that anyone off the street could just hop in and drive. What stood out the most about their Camaro, aside from their impeccable craftsmanship and possibly good looks, was the fact that the technology was integrated from a user's perspective, as well as the charger door being in a very convenient location on the front quarter panel, and their fully finished trunk and an app that they had developed to monitor the vehicle performance. Please congratulate the team for winning the 2017 Snap-on Workmanship and Appearance Award, along with a trophy and a check for $750, Embry-Riddle Aeronautical University. Maybe the best looking team.
Now here to present the D-Space Embedded Success Award, please welcome to the stage Christian Sunderland, HIL Engineering Manager, D-Space.
Thank you, everybody. It's great to be here this evening. The D-Space Embedded Success Award goes to those teams who have demonstrated the most effective way of using the D-Space tools in the development of the HIL simulators. The third place D-Space Embedded Success Award goes to the team that demonstrated a systematic approach to hardware-in-the-loop testing. They have developed an excellent template for defining test cases, enabling them to capture and report testing results in a consistent manner. This team uses both the micro out of box as well as the HIL for D-Space. Excuse me. Additionally, the use of best practices in model-based design, from model referencing to variant management to revision control and scheduled software releases, will ensure this team is successfully throughout the remainder of the competition. The third place D-Space Embedded Success Award, along with a trophy and a check of $250, goes to McMaster University. team who received the second place award truly understands the value of hardware-in-the-loop testing. This team capitalizes on the fact that HIL is a complex tool to work with and have created a plan to train domain experts to retain and transfer knowledge to new team members. They have a systematic approach to transition from SIL to HIL and onwards to VIL, and it is reflected in their report, which is also very focused and showing a strong understanding of DSpace's CAN communication tools. The second place DSpace Embedded Award recipient will receive a trophy and a check for $500, and the award goes to the University of Waterloo. The first place award goes to a team that has implemented a very structured and disciplined approach to hardware-in-the-loop testing. Having HIL testing as a core step in their software development process and deploy requirements-based testing, actually using Connect, DSpace data management tool, has led the team to continuous success in the field of hardware-in-the-loop simulations. They demonstrated a high level of proficiency in all areas of requirements, test case development, test data management, and test automation in their approach to HIL testing. This approach is actually comparable to many industry users of HIL testing. The first place DSpace Embedded Success Award, along with a trophy and a check of $750, goes to Ohio State University. Thank you.
And now, here to present the ETOS ECU Excellence Award, please welcome to the stage Vivek Yakamel, Director of Engineering, ETOS.
Thank you. So the ETOS ECU Excellence Award is presented to the team that demonstrates the most mature understanding and application of software engineering principles in building their main controller in the vehicle. In this case, in most cases, it's a supervisory controller. So the team who received the ETOS ECU Excellence Award this year has demonstrated a clear understanding of the software development process, all the way from requirements capture to software development, testing, calibration, and system validation. The winning team conducted extensive HIL and VIL testing of their software to ensure functional requirements were met. To keep up with the furious pace of software changes, as is often the case in real life, the team also employed the agile software development methodology. The team used available controller resources optimally, designed, and this will give it away, unique calibration terminals to reduce the number of calibration steps, and developed effective unit and integration testing methodologies to further improve the quality of their software. The ETOS ECU Excellence Award recipient will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, and this award goes to University of Washington.
And now, here to present the Siemens PLM Software Excellence Award, please welcome to the stage Jerry Sarfati, Senior Program Manager, Partner Strategy, Siemens PLM Software.
Thank you. So year 3 proved to be a very competitive year for all the teams,
especially the ones that were doing product development and those that submitted their entries into the Siemens Excellence Award. The Siemens Excellence Award is presented to the teams that demonstrate their commitment and how they communicated information and effective use of the NX design, simulation, and data management software. So the second place award goes to the team that successfully demonstrated the use of Siemens to simulate the displacement and generated stresses in the custom gearbox that they actually came up with. So the team had to persevere through some erroneous simulation results. They were able to use all the tools to ensure that their gearbox would withstand all the competition-designed workloads. So the recipient of the second place Siemens PLM Excellence Award will receive a trophy, a check for $500, and the award goes to Mississippi State University. Okay, now the first place award goes to the team that demonstrated the most effective use of NX design, simulation, and Team Center PDM software. The team successfully portrayed the Siemens tool, how the Siemens tools were portrayed, used in model-based design philosophy. It really helped them streamline their processes. In addition, the team took advantage of it for convergent modeling for their powertrain system. They also used NX Nastran to help them optimize their hybrid ESS enclosure. So as a whole, the team was able to bring everything together, advanced modeling, simulation, and data management, and effectively show how they use those tools together. So the recipient of the first place Siemens PLM Excellence Award, along with a trophy and $1,000, goes to McMaster University.
And now, here to present the MathWorks Modeling Awards. Please welcome to the stage Lauren Tabolinsky, Student Competition Program Manager, MathWorks.
Good evening. I'm honored to be here this evening to present the MathWorks Modeling Award. The third place MathWorks Modeling Award team gave the judges a strong presentation that demonstrated how they are using model-based design to manage the powertrain complexity due to the mode switching demands. One highlight was their use of optimization techniques, employing the genetic algorithm to create an inverse model from the engine efficiency maps. Another highlight was how the team effectively used results from the in-vehicle testing to elaborate the simulation models, thus closing the loop between simulation and testing. The third place award, along with a trophy and a check for $250, goes to the University of Waterloo. The recipient of the second place MathWorks Modeling Award continues to impress with their commitment to model-based design best practices. The team enforces discipline by placing an importance on regression testing through the different stages of XIL simulation. This is enabled by their plug-and-play model structure and effective use of model variants. The second place team was also one of the few teams to clearly communicate how they use MathWorks tools to meet the Year 3 competition goals. The judges were impressed with how they used DFMEA to create system safety requirements, a strong showing once again. The second place MathWorks Modeling Award, along with a trophy and a check for $500, goes to The Ohio State. The winning team, who is a newcomer to the EcoCAR 3 competition, has quickly vaulted to the top spot in the MathWorks Modeling Award due to an impressive display of their proficiency with MathWorks tools. They demonstrated a clear command of the model-based design process by using different levels of model fidelity during their controls development and were able to clearly present this with an excellent delivery. The judges were also impressed with their GUI dashboard for testing in Simulink, along with their clean bus structure definition within the models. Finally, the eco-routing innovation for optimizing controls using Google Earth data demonstrated tangible benefit of using model-based methods. Well done. The team who receives the first place award will also receive a trophy for $750 and a check for $750. Arizona State.
Please welcome to the stage Cindy Saveska, Senior Manager, Control System Engineering Process, General Motors.
Good evening. It's my pleasure to be here representing GM. GM sponsors the Women in Engineering Award to honor women students who are demonstrating outstanding technical excellence and accomplishments through the EcoCAR competition. This award is intended to encourage more women to study engineering and pursue a career in the automotive engineering area after graduation. This year, the judges were delighted to hear from a dozen excellent candidates. I know there are many more women who couldn't be here, but we were really proud of everyone who came and shared their stories with us. Some of these women demonstrated highly developed technical skills, while others showed a thorough commitment to encouraging other women to pursue and succeed in engineering. Our 2017 winners impressed the judges with their strength in both of these areas. Before giving out the awards, I'd like to speak for all of the judges and sincerely thank the many of you in the audience and the team members back at home who supported your colleagues' participation in this year's General Motors Women in Engineering event. Your dedication to their preparation, learning, and ultimate success was evident through their accomplishments. In particular, we'd like to give a shout out to the McMaster and Embry-Riddle teams. The welcoming and inclusive environments you've created at your schools to encourage every team member to thrive was highlighted again and again by this year's participants as a key to their success. Thanks again to all of you, all of the teams, for being such great teammates. And now to the results. First up, the Rookie Award. We named this award in honor of Lynn St. James, the 1998 Indianapolis 500 Rookie of the Year, who partnered with AVTCs to create the Women in Engineering Award in Challenge X. This award recognizes an outstanding EcoCAR female team member who's already contributing to the team, yet has the potential to do even more. We give this award to recognize that potential and encourage her to harness it, harness her passion, hone her skills, and become the leader we know she can be. This year's winner has already taken great strides on her journey to being a leader. Beginning this year as a junior sub-team leader, she knew she had a lot to learn in her technical area. She quickly applied her strong technical aptitude and picked up the knowledge she needed. But along the way, she realized she also needed to be assertive and share those skills with others in order for her to guide the team and be recognized as a leader. By taking on her own project to refine the design of her team's inverter subsystem, which she had developed in year 2, this year's winner demonstrated both her technical skills and her commitment to excellence. The winner of this year's General Motors Women in Engineering Rookie Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500, is Rachel Krause from the University of Washington. finally, let me tell you about the winner of this year's Women in Engineering Award. This woman captivated the judges immediately. She had an engaging stage presence and a strategic vision, which was amazing for someone of her age. Throughout her presentation, her command of the technical language enabled us to get a clear picture of the depth of her skills and her application of those skills to EcoCAR. Her initiative to take on a project that had been tried but not successfully completed in earlier years of the competition showed both her capability and her persistence to find and execute the right solution for her team. With more work on the project pending, she also shared her plan for its completion over the next year. This year's winner also showed an extraordinary understanding of the need to connect young women as early as possible in order to get them interested in engineering and stay connected with them as they approach the university level so that they stay engaged. She leveraged every opportunity she had to create this pathway in her area, speaking at forums to engage high school and younger students. In one of many examples, she sought out a volunteer opportunity to teach others what she had learned about 3D printing. She found a center for underprivileged youth that had the equipment but wasn't even using it because they didn't know how. She not only created a 3D printing course, but then also taught it and lined up someone to take her place as she wasn't able to be there in the future. The winner of this year's Women in Engineering Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, is Haley Loftus from the University of Alabama.
And now, here to present the NSF Innovation Award, please welcome to the stage Chris Marr, Executive Director, Global Transmission and Electrification Hardware, General Motors.
Thank you and good evening. It's my pleasure to be here this evening to present the National Science Foundation Innovation Awards. I'd like to thank the NSF, who's here tonight, for sponsoring these awards and encouraging the teams that are here to explore new and emerging technologies that will help advance the automotive industry going forward. Innovation is truly the lifeblood of our future. So thanks to the NSF. So the team that won the third place Innovation Award presented the most detailed test data of any of the teams that we had this year. They employed both graphs and animation to depict both analytical as well as actual test results. And their innovation research project actually had 3 focus areas to it that included fuel injector spray characterization, catalyst thermal modeling, and engine combustion modeling. And the judges were especially impressed with the depth and breadth of the presenters' knowledge concerning the dual mode combustion system that they are trying to put forward here, combining both conventional as well as homogeneous charge compression ignition system. So the recipient of the third place Innovation Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, is the University of Alabama. Our second place award goes to the team that impressed the judges with their hybrid energy storage system. This system adds real risk and complexity to their competition vehicle, but it also adds the capability for short bursts of power and energy that would really benefit a sports car like the Camaro. They were also one of the few teams that brought real hardware to the innovation presentation for a hands-on display of some of their technology elements. Combining ultracapacitors and batteries, the judges were charged up, a little engineering humor there, to award the second place Innovation Award and a check for $1,500 to McMaster University. Finally, the first place award goes to the team that really impressed the judges with their innovation presentation. Although there were many teams that developed optimization strategies based on vehicle routing, the judges felt that this team did the best job in presenting and optimizing their powertrain operation using real-time available data, including data they got from mobility service providers. They clearly demonstrated the impact of their control strategy by establishing a baseline and showing the fuel economy benefits through improved generator operation over a given drive route. The judges also agreed that this team had the best innovation video. It featured many of the different students that are on the project and a functional demonstration of their system. So the winner of this year's first place NSF Innovation Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $2,500, is the University of Washington.
And now, here to present the NSF Diversity in Engineering Award, please welcome to the stage Barbara Kenny, Program Director, Accelerating Innovation Research Division of Industrial Innovation and Partnerships, National Science Foundation.
Good evening. The most valuable asset in any team or organization is its people. Beyond the technical and business acumen, the strength of that asset comes from the differences in culture, gender, socioeconomic status, geography, etc., that each person can bring to the team or to the organization. The more perspectives available to approach solving a problem, the more likely the team is to find the best answer. However, building a diverse and integrated team does not come without difficulty and challenges. Thus, the National Science Foundation Diversity and Inclusion Award is intended to recognize individuals and/or teams who have enthusiastically and resourcefully promoted equity, diversity, and inclusion among their EcoCAR team members. As was the case last year, the judges for this year's awards were once again very impressed with all of the submissions that they received. However, two teams truly inspired the judges by their commitment to share their passion for learning while creating a welcoming and inviting environment for all of their team members. This year's runner-up impressed the judges with how their commitment to having a diverse team is infused into the fabric of their team. The team maintains a commitment to developing a diverse team from their very beginning efforts in recruiting new people to the team to ensuring development of diverse team leaders. The team's strong outreach to underrepresented groups naturally fosters team diversity, and the team has also implemented a focus on mental health as part of creating a welcoming and inclusive environment. Please join me in congratulating this year's runner-up, who will receive a trophy and a check for $500, The Ohio State University. This year's winner also has diversity woven into the fabric of their team. Many of the students on the team are first-generation college students and understand the challenges facing diverse students. The inclusive environment in their EcoCAR team has enabled these students to achieve success through strong supportive practices, such as coordinating academic schedules to allow study sessions, and having team-building activities to quickly integrate new members. After being part of this truly inclusive environment, many team members are eager to share their stories with younger people in the communities. Over the past year, the team has reached out to hundreds of youths, encouraging them to pursue STEM careers by working with them to build a solar or electric car, and they've also opened their garage for tours to more than 1,000 high school students. Please join me in giving a round of applause to this year's winner of the National Science Foundation Diversity and Inclusion Award, which includes a trophy and a check for $1,000 to Cal State University, Los Angeles.
Let's take a look back at the Year 3 competition.
It's exciting, it's a little nerve-wracking, there's a lot going on, and you know, everything takes longer than you think it will. That's engineering, but it's fun, it's exciting.
We're here at the General Motors Milford Proving Grounds kicking off Year 3 competition, starting with safety and technical inspections at the beginning of the week and then followed by 6 days of dynamic events, all the way from on-road safety evaluation, advanced driver assistance systems, and emissions and energy consumption.
Our car is running. We have a V8, and we're the only team with a V8, and it's fantastic getting to hear that roar and getting to see our car drive with it.
The emissions and energy consumption event is designed to, first of all, really provide a rugged test of all these vehicles' durabilities. It's over 100 miles. And during the entire test, we monitor the vehicle's emissions and how much fuel and electricity that they're using.
We just completed ORSE and max lateral acceleration. We got some tire squeal, which we're happy about for a max lat.
Coming into competition, we came in as second place and really paid off with all the hard work, and we know what we need to get done, and we get the right people in the right spots.
When I was in high school, I decided I think I should become an engineer because of autonomous vehicles. And so I really like ADAS systems.
We are really pleased to be part of this competition because of just the valuable experience that our students have from their participation.
When you look at what's happening with our industry, we are really in a transformative period, greater than I think has been in the industry in the last 50 years. So the work that you're doing and creating the future of technology and mobility, I think couldn't be more exciting. I've been in this industry a long time, and I think your interest by participating in EcoCAR shows you love it as well.
It's fantastic to see a Camaro with a plug in it, by the way. It's really great. So if you look at what we do every day in General Motors, you're doing it. You're taking advanced technology, applying it to a car through a vehicle development process for a customer. And that's incredibly exciting.
This is the pinnacle of what the students want to do this week is run the autocross and to really see who has the fastest Camaro here.
Watching our car compete on the course today was fantastic. All of us are so excited in the stands watching it go.
I'm judging the integration efforts, or the vehicle design integration efforts for the teams, and it's been a really good experience because integration lets you go through the whole vehicle, tip to tail, and really what they've done and put together inside the vehicles.
It was great to have the opportunity to show off all the progress that we've made throughout the year. A lot of us have put in a lot of hard work and a lot of long hours, and it was great to be able to exhibit that work to professionals within the industry.
Well, this has been a great week out here at the Milford Proving Grounds, but I'm really looking forward to next week being in Washington, D.C. and looking out my window and seeing 16 of these EcoCars parked out there and then being able to go down and take them for a test drive.
EcoCAR 3 has more than 30 competition-level sponsors from government and industry working together to support these teams through the competition. Many of these sponsors donate components that are used in the competition vehicles, as well as other hardware and software and technical support, as well as funding to help make this competition possible. So General Motors, the U.S. Department of Energy, and all of our competition-level sponsors are what makes this program possible.
The reason we give presentations is to kind of convey the status of our vehicle to the judges and make sure that the competition does know the kind of milestone that we're at for our vehicle and make sure we're on progress to get a fully functioning hybrid vehicle at the end of year 4 competition.
Obvious the students have poured their heart into this. I have seen them so motivated, so working hard.
I couldn't be more proud of how hard these teams work, and they all deserve a tremendous round of applause and accomplishment for all their hard work this year.
Stage, Ashley Kronsel, AVTC Communication Specialist, Argonne National Laboratory.
Good evening. I would first like to present the award for the most creative outreach event. The team that is receiving this award truly impressed the judges with their strategy and determination when reaching out to their baby boomer target audience at a local Camaro club. The team that won this award utilized their lessons learned from year 2 and took a challenging event to reach an audience that previously had not been open to considering a hybrid electric performance vehicle. Ultimately, through perseverance, the team managed to highlight the benefits of their transformed Camaro and won over their target audience. The winner of this award for the most creative outreach event will receive a trophy and a check for $250. Please congratulate the University of Washington. Our next award is for the Spirit of Communications, which recognizes the team that has made an outstanding effort in the area of communications. This communications manager was consistently a strong performer throughout the entire year. She embraced the challenges of the program and consistently went above and beyond of what was required. This team has shown significant growth both personally and professionally and completed every deliverable with a positive attitude. These are the characteristics that truly embody the spirit of communications and the entire competition. The winner of this award for the Spirit of Communications will receive a trophy and a check for $250. Please congratulate Emily King from the University of Tennessee.
Please welcome our next presenter, Claudia Hartwell, Manager, Marketing and Communications, ETAS.
Good
evening. I'm here tonight to present the awards for Best Communications Plan and the Best Youth Outreach Report. Teams were tasked with developing a one-year communications plan to raise awareness of the EcoCAR 3 program, their team participation in the program, and key messaging about advanced vehicle technology. The award for Best Communications Plan goes to the team that developed the most organized and detailed communications and implementation plan. This team developed strong and thorough messaging for all target audiences and truly impressed the judges with their attention to detail in all areas of their report. I'm happy to announce that the award for Best Communications Plan, along with a trophy and check for $500, goes to Mississippi State University. Next, the award for the Best Youth Outreach Report is awarded to the team that went above and beyond with their youth outreach efforts. One judge said, "Excellent job. It is clear that the team put a tremendous effort into their youth outreach strategy, events they selected, and the way in which they went about executing those events. All in all, the report was well written and enjoyable to read." I'm happy to announce that the award for Best Youth Outreach Report, along with a trophy and check for $250, goes to Mississippi State University.
Please welcome our next presenter, Dora Smith, Global Director, Academic Partner Program, Siemens PLM Software.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here tonight to present the award for Best Communications Presentation. As you know, EcoCAR outreach events enhance the visibility of both the teams and the competition program while educating the public and youth about advanced vehicle technologies. The communications presentation captures the general consumer and influencer campaigns implemented by the teams. The team receiving the award wowed the judges with a remarkable outreach strategy and diverse events throughout the year. The judges were impressed with the team's innovative event venue selections and their impact to their community. From Gears and Beers events at a local brewery to bingo night at a popular coffee shop, the team strategically planned unique events that brought together the team's local community and made a tremendous impact in the message of AVTCs. So the winner of this year's Best Communication Outreach Presentation, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000, please congratulate Mississippi State University.
Please welcome our next presenter, Courtney Motes, Manager, GMC Communications.
Good evening. Tonight we honor the top 3 teams in the overall communications category, and we'll start with the third place winner. The third place team kicked off the year with a strategic and detailed communications plan, which led to successful events for all target audiences. The team consistently submitted quality deliverables and wowed judges with their excellent youth outreach report. The judges were also impressed with the team's social media impact and innovative use of social media with their Snapchat takeover event. With 66.2 out of 75 points, the third place Communications Program Award with the trophy and check for $1,000 goes to West Virginia University. Next, the team that received the award for the second place communications program truly hit the mark on almost every deliverable. The team excelled in their youth and consumer outreach efforts and were creative with every event. One judge said, "This team thought of everything since day one." The team implemented a successful year-long #TakeCharge campaign and were consistent with all outreach efforts. Overall, this team had a very strategic approach to every event they executed. The team's efforts showed how they were excellent ambassadors not only for their team, but for EcoCAR 3 as well. The award for second place communications program, along with a check and a trophy, goes to University of Alabama.
And now, here to present the award for the first place communications program, please welcome Kimberly DeClark, AVTC Communications and Logistics Manager, Argonne National Laboratory.
Hello, I'm here this evening to present the award for Best Communications Program. And I would first like to congratulate all of the communications managers for their hard work this year. A comprehensive communications program is vital to the EcoCAR 3 competition, and I'm truly impressed by each team's hard work and efforts for year 3. The first place award goes to the team that continued to impress judges with every single deliverable. This team had a strong focus on campus, youth, community, and even influencer outreach. The judges were impressed with this team's social media impact at its various events, and one judge said, "This team's professionalism in the communications program is something to be admired." This team thought outside of the box during event execution and excelled in creativity. Additionally, this team has also received the awards for the Best Communications Plan, the Best Youth Outreach Report, and Best Communications Presentation, with a total of 75 points out of 75 points. I am very honored to present the First Place Communications Program Award, along with a trophy and a check for $2,000 to Mississippi State University.
Please welcome our next presenter, Amanda McAlpin, Clean Cities University Workforce Development Coordinator, Argonne National Laboratory.
The Spirit of Project Management Award goes to the team that best embodies the spirit of EcoCAR and the project management swim lane. This year's winner embraced all aspects of the project management role. In fact, he was a consistently strong performer throughout the entire year. It was evident that his influence on the team enhanced the project, enriched the team, and added value to the organization. Overall, his influence as project manager brought the team to the next level. He had a positive attitude and welcomed collaboration and never hesitated to lend a helping hand. This year's Spirit of Project Management Award winner, who will receive a trophy and a check for $250, is Howard Bugg from West Virginia University. Our next award is for the Best Project Status Presentation. The winner of this year's award showed the real success through the ultimate deliverable, a fully functional vehicle. A veteran team member, their project manager, used a 250 line item failure mode and effects analysis to actively manage risk in biweekly meetings. They even presented pros and cons of their organizational structure, which was mapped to their team goals. Please help me welcome the winner of the award for the Best Project Status Presentation, who will receive a trophy and check for $1,000, Ohio State.
let's welcome to the stage Sim Gill, Design Release Engineer, General Motors.
Thank you. The EcoCAR project management program requires that student project managers utilize industry management techniques to run their project from conception to conclusion. The recipient of the third place project management program is a team that has consistently submitted high quality work throughout the year and brought quality processes to the table. This team developed an impressive plan for utilizing students at their university, bringing them into EcoCAR by leveraging independent study classes to get both sophomore and junior engineering students in line for senior design classes that focus on EcoCAR. This team also took top place for both the execution plan and the update, and their judges were very impressed with the amount of research and analysis that was included in their reports. So with a total of 89.6 out of 100 points, the award for the third place project management program with a trophy and a check for $1,000 goes to Virginia Tech.
And now, here to present the award for the second place project management program. Please welcome to the stage Gary Horvat, Chief Technology Officer, Proterra.
The second place project management award goes to a team that has done a tremendous job of engaging their stakeholders. Not only have they secured an impressive number of local sponsors, they have created relationships that have opened doors for them to such things as testing opportunities, even at places like the Kennedy Space Center. Judges say that really set them apart was the impressive timeline that their project manager created and that the team was able to follow from the past not 1 but 2 years. The timeline included a path to get 65% by the end of year 2, going into year 3, and they were able to keep the project on track to meet that timeline. One judge remarked that the proof is in the pudding, and they did it. The team also finished a close second in the execution plan, and the project manager has a strong technical grasp of the project. I am pleased to announce that with a total of 90.9 points out of 100 points, the award for the second place project management award, along with a trophy and $1,500, goes to Embry-Riddle.
And now, here to present the award for the first place project management program. Please welcome to the stage Jesse Alley, AVTC Technical Program Manager, Argonne National Laboratory.
Good evening. The team that won the first place award for the project management track of the EcoCAR program implemented a robust risk management process that included bi-weekly meetings to update and review their risk register and funnel that information to make informed decisions to direct their project. They also used an agile approach to project management that included software tools to functionally and actively manage activity for the car. Again, when it comes down to it, the proof is in the pudding. I'll let you guess which judge said that. This team was also very successful. When it comes down to it, the point of EcoCAR is to build a car, and the purpose of the project manager is to make sure that happens. Well, with this team, that happened. Their car completed all the events, and they accumulated over 2,000 miles of testing before they came to the proving grounds, which is very impressive. That can't be done without good project management. So, join me in congratulating the first place winner of the project management swim lane with a score of 93 out of 1,000 points. A trophy and check for $2,000 goes to Nick Tomczak, Ohio State.
Let's welcome to the stage John Hariff, Director, Electrification Control System Integration, General Motors.
Good evening. During the Consumer Appeal event, judges assume the role of a prospective customer at a dealership, allowing judges to take a test drive of the Camaro, ask open-ended questions, and explore vehicle features. This event captured various aspects of the vehicle relating to customer appeal, such as seats, interior trim, exterior appearance, driver cockpit controls, trunk, and powertrain, all aimed at how the vehicle fit in its target market. One consumer appeal judge who captured the sentiment of all the judges remarked, "All the cars at Consumer Appeal, including the non-runners, were amazing in their own way. The countless hours the students invest designing and developing their cars is simply remarkable. Being trusted to evaluate and drive the fruit of their labor was a real privilege." The winner of this event produced a vehicle that truly impressed the judges. One judge said that the performance was outstanding, but the grip was over the top great. In fact, it was driven in the rain, and it wanted more and more and more without losing traction. The car really just sold itself. It was an absolute blast to drive. The award for the Best Consumer Appeal event, along with a trophy and a check for $1,000, goes to Embry-Riddle University.
Please welcome our next presenter for the Best Electrical Systems presentation, Jim Harkins, Director, Engineering, Denso.
Good evening. The electrical system presentation was designed to capture the design, documentation, fabrication, and integration of team high voltage and low voltage electrical systems. The Best Electrical Systems Presentation Award goes to a team that impressed the judges with their excellent understanding of electrical system design, which included an advanced driver assistance system, computational time decomposition, a high voltage bus ripple analysis, and requirements stored in a dynamic object-oriented requirement system. Their entire presentation was complete, concise, and easy to understand. With over 2,000 test miles on their vehicle, the award for Best Electrical Systems Presentation, along with a trophy and a check for $1,000, goes to Ohio State.
Here to present the award for Best Mechanical Systems Presentation, please welcome to the stage Bill Venner, Director, Chassis Suspension, Structure and Steering, General Motors.
Thank you. Good evening. The mechanical presentation evaluated the team's design for mechanical and thermal systems. The design review served as a platform for teams to showcase their engineering methodology for designing, building, and refining those systems. Judges were impressed by their consistent comparison of year 2 to year 3 results, which clearly conveyed the work they had completed in year 3. They provided data that was well understood and justified the design changes and decisions throughout their presentation. Both presenters fielded and answered questions very efficiently and demonstrated finesse and leadership skills when they admitted not knowing the answer to one of the judges' questions. So it is okay sometimes to say, I don't know. The team also exhibited creativity using of experimental methods when their other solutions were unknown to determine ride frequencies and the judges commended that through their design review of their complex motor transfer case. The award for best mechanical presentation, along with a trophy and a $1,000 check, goes to Georgia Tech.
Here to present the award for Best Controls Presentation, please welcome Tony Farrell, Engineering Manager, Bosch.
Thank you, and good evening. Tonight for the team with the Best Controls and SMS presentation, they demonstrated an excellent understanding of vehicle controls development. The judges agreed their presentation had most clearly communicated the points and a comprehensive workflow with the breakdown of the substeps in the workflow that were most easily understood. So they had a particular emphasis on functional safety that allowed the team to anticipate some issues that actually arose in their past week in Milford that during their dynamic events that really ultimately contributed to their success. So and with the cherry on top, they had 2 undergraduate presenters that did a really good job communicating and presented very well. So tonight for the Best Controls and SMS presentation, along with $1,000 in a trophy, goes to, don't scream too loudly, Georgia Tech.
Please welcome to the stage Ann Schlenker, Director for the Center for Transportation Research, Argonne National Laboratory.
Hi, everybody. I'm here tonight to give the award for the Best Vehicle Design Review. For the Vehicle Design Review, teams presented their vehicles to a panel of judges that reviewed the major vehicle systems, giving insight as to how they implemented and refined critical components of the vehicle. An emphasis for year 3 was placed on identifying the impact on vehicle technical specifications and providing rationale for the trade-offs made throughout the year. The winning team made a very strong presentation in the Milford Garage and even provided a self-assessment of their integration status for the judges. They gave us their own grade. They successfully managed vehicle refinements while keeping focus on optimization, exhibited envious craftsmanship with welding capabilities, and demonstrated the trunk buttoned up on one side as well as a view of the components on the other side. The award for the Best Vehicle Design Review, along with a trophy and a $1,000 check, goes to Ohio State.
Please welcome to the stage Andrew Rumps, Application Engineer, Senior Manager, Denso.
Thank you. I'm pleased tonight to present the Best 60-0 Braking Distance Award. This award is given to the team whose vehicle stopped from 60 miles an hour to 0 in the shortest braking distance. The 60-0 braking event award goes to the team who was the top of the field in the braking event as the only team who bested the stock V6 Camaro's performance. Their improvements to the brake system and tires compensated for the additional mass of their added hybrid powertrain components while maintaining the feel of a rear-wheel drive sports car. The winner of this award will receive a trophy and $750 in prize money. Please congratulate Embry Riddle.
Please welcome to the stage Christy Cooper, Operations Supervisor, Vehicle Technologies Office, U.S. Department of Energy.
Good evening. I'm going to stray from my script for just a minute. Connie, I asked permission to do this, so don't get mad at me. But I want to publicly thank Connie Bezanson for being the ultimate EcoCAR competition champion. She brings a passion and a commitment and a level of effort that's just so greatly appreciated. So with that, I am here to present the 0 to 60 and the 50 to 70 Acceleration Event Awards. I'd first like to recognize Virginia Tech, who had the fastest unofficial 0 to 60 time at 5.0 seconds. The vehicle was very quick until it wasn't. They left it all out on the track, including the drive shaft and half of their coolant. The team that had the fastest official 0 to 60 time came in at an impressive 5.73 seconds. This was an impressive feat considering that it was the student driver's first time driving the vehicle at a speed greater than 2 miles per hour. The winner of this award will receive a trophy and $750 in prize money. Please join me in congratulating the University of Tennessee. Next, the winner of the 50 to 70 Acceleration Event Award. This team clocked a time that surpassed the stock vehicle's performance with a 50 to 70 passing time of 2.83 seconds. The award for the 50 to 70 Acceleration Event Award, along with a trophy and a check for $750, goes to the University of Tennessee.
Please welcome to the stage Colin Hultengren, Product Development Team Lead for GRX Shifting Systems, General Motors.
Thank you. I am here tonight to present the award First Place Autocross. During the dynamic events at the General Motors Milford Proving Grounds, teams participated in an exciting group autocross event, which tested the vehicle's combined acceleration, braking, handling, in a serpentine cone course. This winning team really impressed the audience when they completed the autocross course in 65.81 seconds, less than 2 seconds shy of beating the stock vehicle time. Darn wind. The winning vehicle had a sport mode, which disabled regenerative braking, thus simplifying their logic and allowing noticeably more immediate torque delivery faster than the other cars. It should be noted that their fastest time was the very first competition run without the benefit of warm tires. The first place Autocross Event Award, along with a trophy and check for $1,000, goes to Embry Riddle.
Please welcome to the stage Kyle Crawford, PACCAR.
Thank you. Good evening. I'll be presenting the First Place Handling Event Award. The handling event is designed to evaluate the vehicle as it negotiates a constant radius turn, increasing vehicle speeds without sliding or body lean. The event is a test of how well the vehicle handles with the new mass characteristics by objectively evaluating the vehicle's dynamic response through suspension and the tire dynamics. The winner of this event impressed the GM driver and exceeded the stock vehicle's handling score with a maximum lateral acceleration of 0.979 Gs. The winner of the handling event will receive a trophy and $750 in prize money. Please congratulate Emery Riddle.
Please welcome to the stage Hung Nguyen, computer-aided engineer in advanced vehicle development, General Motors.
I'll be presenting the award for first place ride quality. For the ride quality event, a General Motors ride and handling engineer subjectively evaluates the Camaro's ride quality while driving along the same course, which contains ride swells, cracked and broken pavement, chatter bumps, wattles, spalled concrete, and railroad crossings. A General Motors Universal Testing Standards, other words, GMUTs, scoring procedure was used to score each performance category. The first place Ride Quality Event Award goes to the team that was able to take advantage of the suspension tuning that was already completed when the production car was developed. Their vehicle configuration resulted in only a small amount of added mass, which made it possible to utilize mostly production chassis parts. To paraphrase the faculty advisor, we know what we had to do, we just didn't have a chance to do it yet. The small amount of mass they did add helped to improve road isolation slightly. Well, look at that. Resulting in a score higher than the production car in this event. The winner of this award will receive a trophy and $750 in prize money. Please congratulate University of Tennessee.
Please welcome to the stage Ben Junior, project engineer, controls, AVL.
Good evening. The AVL Drive Quality event tests the Advanced Driver Assistance Systems evaluation built by the teams. Ironically, this award goes to the team that told the General Motors evaluator that they didn't think they were going to do so well in the event. However, their Camaro actually demonstrated smooth tip-ins and tip-outs and great acceleration feel off the line. The evaluator even commented, the engine starts would be considered world-class by any customer. Not only was this car the top performer in both scoring criteria, the judges said it was an absolute pleasure to drive. The award for the best AVL drive quality event, along with a trophy and a check for $1,000, goes to West Virginia University.
Please welcome to the stage Ken Webster, team leader, Emissions Laboratory, TRC.
Good evening, everyone. I'm here to present an award for Best Energy Consumption and Best Well-to-Wheel petroleum use energy. Both of these categories are evaluated as part of the emissions and energy consumption event. During this event, teams' vehicles are instrumented with emissions measurement systems before being driven through a 103-mile track course. Just completing the event is a huge accomplishment and testament to the vehicle's reliability. However, there was one vehicle that went above and beyond, achieving a 35 mile per gallon equivalent fuel economy in our test and winning not only best energy consumption, but also best well-to-wheel petroleum energy use. The award for TRC Best Energy Consumption and Best Well-to-Wheel Petroleum Energy Use, along with 2 trophies and 2 checks for $1,000, goes to the Ohio State University Buckeyes.
Please welcome to the stage Elise Keddy, Manager, Zero Emission Vehicle Implementation, California Air Resources Board.
Good evening. This year, teams were given their first chance to demonstrate the impacts of their hybrid powertrains on both tailpipe and upstream emissions. The performance car platform in this competition series makes that task even harder. Reducing emissions while still maintaining the feel of a high-performance vehicle is a huge challenge, particularly in a 65% development year. However, one team was able to far exceed expectations through a combination of aggressive powertrain electrification, refined control strategies, and meticulous engine calibration. Generating only 324 grams of greenhouse gas per mile and achieving a criteria emission score of 9.5, the winner of both the California Air Resources Board Best Well-to-Wheels criteria emissions and Best Well-to-Wheel greenhouse gas emissions, along with trophies and 2 checks for $1,000, goes to The Ohio State University.
Please welcome our next presenter, Stephen Boyd, Vehicle Technologies Office, U.S. Department of Energy.
Good evening. I'm here tonight to present the Team to Watch Award. This award, selected by the competition organizers, is given to a team that has demonstrated promising potential to compete with the best EcoCAR schools and perform highly in the upcoming competition year. The winner of this year's award, through dedication and exceptional effort, has made great strides towards success in the competition. This team has taken a diligent and calculated approach to EcoCAR from their architecture selection in year 1 all the way through their dual motor system integration in year 3. The most remarkable aspect of this team is an impressive duality between the complexity of their design and their ability to produce results to meet the vehicle development process. Their dedication to the engineering process and desire to maintain excellence in both their work and their product development and the cooperative attitude has stood out to teams and organizers alike. While this team may have a young history in AVTCs, they're certainly growing up quickly. Receiving a trophy and a check for $250, please join me in congratulating McMaster University.
Here to present the Excellence in Leadership Award, please welcome back to the stage Kristen Wall, AVTC Director, Argonne National Laboratory.
So the Excellence in Leadership Award recognizes leadership skills that are critical for engineers, project managers, and communicators to be successful within the EcoCAR project and throughout their careers. From watching my own team over the years lead the AVTC program, the importance of these leadership skills cannot be overstated. These skills can be a major differentiator between the success or the failure of a team to achieve its mission. Before we announce the winners of this award, I'd like to recognize all the students who served in a leadership capacity on the teams, from the project managers to the engineering manager to the communications manager and to the sub-team leads. In fact, I'd like to ask you all to stand for a big round of applause. The Excellence in Leadership Award will be presented to the student who best exemplifies model leadership capabilities on their EcoCAR team. This includes characteristics such as mentoring fellow students, creating opportunities for engagement and involvement with their peers, communicating effectively, exercising power appropriately, thinking critically and creatively, articulating a positive sense of direction, and evoking optimism in their careers. Not a big deal, just a couple things. Although these skills are rarely taught in the college environment, they are arguably just as valuable as the technical knowledge and expertise they gain through EcoCAR. The judges were truly impressed with all the candidates nominated this year, especially the testimonials from their fellow peers and their faculty advisors. Because of the strong list of candidates, we will first be giving out an Excellence in Leadership Runner-Up Award. The recipient of this award is a student who leads by example and has committed a significant amount of time mentoring other team members throughout the year. As a third-year mechanical engineering student, the recipient of this award is the team's control and modeling co-team lead, who has spent countless hours in the computer lab making sure every detail was perfect. One student said, quote, "He is one of the most driven leaders I have ever met. He continuously demonstrates a willingness to fully devote himself to any task at hand. His unique combination of caring personality, leadership capabilities, and engineering aptitude make him not only an integral part of our team, but also an important asset to our team culture." It is my pleasure to present the Excellence in Leadership Runner-Up Award, along with a trophy and $500 to Cole Powers from the University of Waterloo. The student receiving this year's Excellence in Leadership Award exhibits leadership by creating a safe and inclusive environment for all students where they can learn something new every day. This year's winner is a longtime member of his team. His teammates have recognized his leadership ability throughout that time, and especially as he has taken on the role of engineering manager this year. With a strong focus on documenting and sharing knowledge, he has created a culture of continual learning within his team. He has also prioritized academics among the team, working to ensure that his fellow students are successful both personally and as part of the team. Most importantly, this engineering manager has earned the respect of his team with his can-do attitude. One student said, "His leadership goes beyond a management capacity for the team. He has a positive impact on the technical work he approaches while providing unparalleled positivity and support for his teammates." In addition, his academic accomplishments mirror his remarkable work on the team. This year, he was the recipient of the Electrical and Computer Engineering Teaching Assistant Award and was nominated by his fellow peers that had been positively impacted by his help within courses he had instructed both semesters. Another teammate said he has enriched the educational experience for hundreds of our students through his dedication to the program and the students within it. The students that he has impacted are well on their way to becoming the future leaders of not only our team, but technical, communications, and project management leaders within the industry. The testimonials submitted by the nominees' peers, the dean of the university, and his faculty advisor truly capture the student's leadership ability and his dedication to the program. And before I say this gentleman's name, I want to again shout out to all of the team leaders, all the project managers. I wish I could give this award to all of you. I couldn't be more proud of you. It is my great pleasure to present this award, though, the Excellence in Leadership Award, along with a trophy and $750 to John Reimers from McMaster University.
Here to present our next two awards, please welcome to the stage Connie Bezanson, Energy Technology Program Specialist, U.S. Department of Energy.
Thank you. The Spirit of the Challenge Award is named in honor of Ron Stentz, a longtime competition sponsor and organizer. It's given to the team that exhibits exceptional perseverance in the face of adversity, maintains a positive attitude throughout the competition despite significant challenges and obstacles, or what we commonly refer to as opportunities, and pursues exceptional high technical standards for the team that best represents the spirit of the EcoCAR competition. The award is given to a team that inspired other teams by constantly keeping their spirits high throughout the challenges and long hours of EcoCAR. Nominators said the teamwork they exhibited should be an example for our team and all others. Not only did they work as a team, they were even willing to help us out, a team with a more developed vehicle. They exhibited the traits of a team embodying the spirit of the EcoCAR competition, and it was a privilege being in the pit next to them at Milford. Please join me in congratulating the winners of the Ron Stentz Spirit of the Challenge Award, who will receive a trophy and a check for $1,000. Let's give a spirited round of applause to California State University, LA. Next is the Sportsmanship Award. It is presented to the team that offers generous assistance and support to other teams or organizers despite their own circumstances. The award is presented in honor of Dr. Donald Street, who served as a dedicated faculty advisor for the Penn State University Future Truck team and embodied the true meaning of sportsmanship. Dr. Street's memory and his example are carried on by the students who have and continue to participate in advanced vehicle technology competitions. The team receiving this award truly embodied the meaning of sportsmanship. One team said this team would frequently offer assistance and advice both for our vehicle development process and organization throughout year 3. The actions of this team were selfless on multiple occasions. Their help allowed us to achieve our goals that otherwise would not have been met. Another team said this team went out of their way to help others this year, even helping other teams review and practice their presentations, showing that they were their true sportsmen throughout the competition. Receiving a trophy and a check for $1,000, it's my honor to welcome to the stage the winner of the Donald Street Sportsmanship Award, Colorado State University.
And now, here to present the NSF Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award, please welcome to the stage Barry Johnson, Acting Assistant Director for Engineering, National Science Foundation.
Thank you. It is my pleasure tonight to present the 2017 National Science Foundation Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award. NSF is proud to have sponsored this award for the past 20 years because the goals and objectives of the EcoCAR competition are well aligned with the NSF mission, which is to transform the frontiers of science and engineering through research and education. As a faculty member and university administrator myself, I know firsthand the amount of time and dedication that goes into being an advisor for student teams. This competition wouldn't be what it is without their tireless efforts. So I would like to take this opportunity to recognize all of the faculty advisors involved in EcoCAR 3 and ask each of you to stand and be recognized. Thank you. Due to the high caliber of faculty advisors, the competition for this award is always fierce, and it is difficult to select just one winner. So this year, before announcing the overall winner, I would like to recognize a new team with an early career faculty advisor. The selection committee recommends that Dr. Abdel Mayes from Arizona State University be recognized with an honorable mention for his work in growing a new automotive program at ASU that leverages participation in the EcoCAR competition. His students are grateful for his superb leadership and mentoring. Dr. Mayes, please stand and be recognized. It is now my pleasure to announce the winner of the 2017 National Science Foundation Outstanding Faculty Advisor Award. This individual brings an impressive depth of knowledge to his students through prerequisite courses that he has built as a result of participation in the EcoCAR competition. Student comments include, "I was stunned by his knowledge on the subject. I thought I knew a little bit about cars when I walked into this project, but I was immediately floored once he began teaching." And another student comment, "I went into the class thinking the information would be redundant, since I was more than proficient in how cars and specifically engines operate. However, it was apparent from the very first class that he was going to share a vast amount of knowledge with me over the next few months. He would come to class directly from the garage, as evidenced by his dirty shirt and obvious exhaustion, and then mesmerize the class with his understanding of various emissions requirements, hybrid vehicle architectures, engine controls, and many other aspects of automotive technology. What makes him exceptional in his leadership of this program is his dedication to the lives of the students," said the Dean of Engineering. "He cares deeply about the education of the students. He puts his heart and soul into preparing these students for their future in the jobs they love." From the University of Tennessee, Dr. David Butch Irick, please come forward for this beautiful trophy.
And now, here to present the Best ADAS Evaluation Event Award and 6th place overall, please help me welcome Roger Keene, Product Manager, Advanced Driver Assistance Systems, NXP.
Wow, how do I follow that? Good evening. I'm excited to be presenting the Best ADAS Evaluation Award. The winning team showcased exceptional development of a stereo camera system using cascaded object detector algorithms that detected every vehicle, pedestrian, and road sign at this year's ADAS event course. What an achievement. This team's ADAS algorithm for lane detection on the S32 evaluation board checked all the boxes splendidly. While detecting all objects is impressive itself, the team was also able to track each object with high amount of accuracy as it moved through the video frame. In addition, the team that won this award was one of the few teams that was able to detect vehicle targets at a distance greater than 40 meters. All of this done at a frame rate greater than 10 hertz, well exceeding the required frame rate for this event. The winning team for the Best ADAS Evaluation event will receive a trophy and a check for $750. Most importantly, bragging rights. Please help me congratulate Georgia Tech. We are in the home stretch now. I am happy to say that we are now ready to announce the top 6 places overall for year 3 of EcoCAR 3 competition. But before we start, let's just recognize all 16 teams for their tremendous efforts in year 3. Let's give them a big round of applause. All right, the 6th place award goes to the only vehicle in this competition with more than 4 cylinders. Staying true to the Camaro heritage, the team designed a through-shaft P3 motor to provide the benefits of instantaneous torque, and through engine loading, increase the overall system efficiency of the standard 5.3-liter V8. They put that engine to early use the last week, recording the fastest unofficial 0 to 60 acceleration time just before breaking down. I think we learned earlier they left a lot of their drivetrain on the ground. But also, we learned earlier today that one of the great attributes of a good team is persistence. And this team, through their persistence, continued several other additional component breakdowns, but they were still ultimately successful in attempting all dynamic events, a true achievement. The 6th place team, scoring 576.6 points out of a total of 1,000, will receive a trophy and a check for $4,000. Let's hear a big V8 roar for the 6th place overall winner, Virginia Tech.
Here to present the award for 5th place overall, please welcome back to the stage Elise Keddy, California Air Resources Board.
The award for 5th place overall goes to a team that has continuously impressed the judges throughout year 3 and showed strengths in multiple areas of the competition. In short, this team has a really fast car. The team took 1st place in the 0 to 60 and 50 to 70 acceleration events. That didn't keep the team from having a polished vehicle either. They got top scores in the best ride quality event. With their parallel hybrid architecture, the team focused on keeping their design simple in order to maximize the benefits of electrification with a well-integrated powertrain. The team's impressive vehicle won 8 top 3 finishes in events. This team has earned a total of 666.5 4 points out of 1,000. It is my honor to present the 5th place overall award for Year 3 competition, along with the trophy and check for $5,000 to University of Tennessee, Knoxville.
Here to present the award for 4th place overall, please welcome Lauren Tabolinski, Academic Program Manager, MathWorks.
The award for 4th place overall had 8 of the top 3 finishes between all Year 3 competition event deliverables and presentations. Through improvements to suspension components, they built a vehicle with drivability true to the heritage of the Camaro and superior consumer acceptability. This team excelled in not only technical aspects of the competition, but in both project management and communications as well. Coming in as one of the hottest teams in the competition, they successfully melted through some of the extremely high temperature rated E&EC exhaust boots, earning a total of 676.2 points out of 1,000. It is my honor to present the 4th place overall award for the Year 3 competition, along with a trophy and a check for $6,000 to West Virginia University.
Here to present the award for 3rd place overall, please welcome Jeff Bender, Associate Laboratory Director, Argonne National Laboratory.
Thank you, everyone, and I want to thank everyone for giving me a really fun day. The award for 3rd place overall goes to a team that not only met, but went above and beyond the objectives of this year. This team took first place in ADAS systems evaluation, first place in mechanical systems presentation, and 2nd place in all E and EC events, demonstrating a well-rounded team. The team made extraordinary strides this year, moving up 6 places from Year 2. Seeing this kind of determination and hard work is what I think EcoCAR is all about. Earning a total of 727 points out of 1,000, this team will take home the 3rd place overall award, along with a trophy and an $8,000 check. The winner is Georgia Tech.
And now, please welcome back to the stage Ruben Sarkar, Deputy Assistant Secretary for Transportation from the U.S. Department of Energy, and Greg Hubbard, Chief Engineer, Electric and Hybrid Propulsion Systems of General Motors, to present the 2nd and 1st place overall awards.
The team that will be receiving the 2nd place award this evening stopped the judges in their tracks when they took first place in the 60-0 braking event. Their vehicle continued to impress in dynamic events by placing first in autocross and the handling event. They were also one of the teams to successfully pass E and EC. During the static events, the team kept their performance high and placed first in their impact report metrics and took 2nd for their project status presentation. The team also had 10 top 3 competition event and presentation finishes and took first in pre-competition safety tech inspections. During the first week of competition at Milford Proving Ground, the team overcame challenges with their A123 ESS, but they quickly fixed the battery pack issue and were able to complete the E and EC event. Despite dealing with their own issues, they were still willing to provide help and encouragement to other teams. The winning team, the 2nd place team, has earned 761.7 points out of 1,000. It is my honor to present the second place overall award for the year 3 competition, along with a trophy and check for $9,000. Please help me congratulate Embry-Riddle, Aeronautical University.
And now on to the finale. The award for first place overall goes to a team that has shown all-around excellence in year 3. The team placed first in all events based on emissions and energy consumption, as well as first place in the vehicle design review and the project status presentation. The team has impressed the judges and sponsors with components that they have chosen and how they've integrated them. The team performs their own engine calibration and uses a student-built A123 energy storage system. They have tackled the difficult task of using an automated manual transmission, which has allowed them to have increased control over their transmission, resulting in an even more efficient vehicle. The team also impressed everyone with a reliable, well-designed driveline to incorporate a P3 motor using a stop component. Likely contributing to their vehicle accomplishments, this team also followed a strong project management process, which earned them another first place this year. The team earned a total of 853.7 points out of 1,000. It is my honor to present the first place overall award for the year 3 competition, along with a trophy and check for $10,000 to the Ohio State.
And now please help me welcome back to the stage Kristen Wall.
Well, I hope you all have enjoyed tonight's award ceremony. What a wonderful conclusion to a fantastic competition in Milford and Washington, D.C. Once again, I want to thank the U.S. Department of Energy, General Motors, and all of our sponsors for allowing us to have this wonderful competition. Thank you. In fact, as a token of our appreciation, every sponsor will be taking home a recognition trophy tonight. So I'd like to ask you all to have a representative stop by the trophy table in the foyer to pick those up on your way out. Also, for the teams, we also have awards for every team as well. And if you came to the stage to accept a trophy, we also have a box for you to take those home with you. So before we conclude our evening, I know we've thanked a lot of people. That's what the award ceremony is about. But I want to take 1 second and thank the people behind the stage that do a lot of the work to make these events such a success. I want to start with thanking Kimberly DeClark and the Argonne Logistics team for all of their help. I cannot tell you how much goes into putting these competitions on, and they make it look easy. I also want to thank the people that make you all look good. Our amazing photographer, Miles. And our video crew who spend all night long editing those videos so that we can show off everything we did this week. So thanks to Greg and to Leslie for producing the show tonight and the whole MCCI team. Thank you guys. And I also want to thank all of the organizers who work all year long managing this competition. The team from General Motors, DOE, and Argonne. Can you guys just stand up? Let's give these guys a round of applause. Okay, so I'm told the buses are here, so remember, come get your boxes and have a great and safe night and a wonderful year. Thank you. We do have your scores. If you can come see Jesse, he's got the spreadsheet with for everyone.
I got some high-tech information for you guys. Look on the underside of your trophy. You'll see a letter. And you'll see a box up here that matches that letter. And out on the hall for your other trophies, the boxes are under the table.